welcome to the virtual groom room. My name is Jack, your host, and today I am bringing you another shaving video. And my choice of soap today is going to be something I told you I was going to get, and this is Saponificio Varesino, and this is the beta version 4.3, their newest base, and this scent is Opuntia. Opuntia is simple. This is a Creativentus adaptation. It's funny, actually, because if you were to ask me about Creativentus, I would say I could take it or leave it. It's not my favorite fragrance by any means. It's not my least favorite. I like it. It's okay. This is remarkable. For anyone that smelt both, I've never smelt, actually, I've smelt the real version once, and they can be quite different. For anyone that smelt this soap, the Opuntia soap, tell me if you get true Creativentus. I think this might be their adaptation. And if it is, it's very, very nice. It's almost like a tart smell. Like it's Creativentus, but it's tart. Let me get something out a sec. I'll be right back. Hey guys, just went to get something. So this is something I have coming up on Timeless Tuesday. This is Tobbs Royal Forest. They smell different. This is almost like a more tart version of this. But this is what I would define, in my humble opinion, as the best adaptation to Creativentus. Royal Forest by Tobbs. I think they did a very good job. But this is different. Like, this has a different aspect to it. We're going to be using that today. Bit on Saponificio Varesino if you didn't watch Timeless Tuesday. This is an Italian brand that have been making soap for a very long time. As you can see, since 1945 here. This is an entirely vegan-based soap. Actually, it's vegetal. It's vegetal and it's triple milled. So it's very, very hard. I think this, if you don't have access to like all of the artisan soaps, this is incredible value in terms of both performance, scents, everything. It's remarkable. So that's what we're going to be using today. I'm happy to have the Charcoal Goods Level 2 back in the den. This is a very well-made razor. From everything to the pommel on the handle, which is this. I love the shape. It's a very intricate shape. I really like the texturing on the handle. And everything. The tip, the pommel. This is a really nicely designed handle. The bottom of the bottom of the base plate has some interesting design decisions for me. I actually like the kind of like the lather catches they've used here. But yeah, I like this razor a lot. It's one of the razors that I hold to pretty damn high regard. This is the level 2. I can't remember the blade exposure on that, but it's somewhat considerable. It's not too bad. And then my brush, putting in some more good time with this, and this is the Mozingo Brushworks Mother of Pearl. This has a hand-tied ZT2 knot. So let's shake this out. Let's get a good load on this. Because of how hard the soap is, I don't bloom it, but what I do is I get a bit of water on it, like that. So I wet the top of the puck, and then I go to town. You don't need to bloom anything. If you want to, you can, but you don't need to. Just getting a load on here. This soap is, in my experience, very easy to work with. The 4.2 formula was anyway. There's a certain thing that's been added to this one. I can't quite remember what it is. The interesting thing with Saponificio Varesino, for future reference, we're just going to call them SV because that is a bit of a mouthful. The way they amend their bases, actually, which is very interesting to me, is there's a specific forum in Italy they use, and that's kind of where all their testers are, which is pretty interesting. So their testers are on this forum. They get feedback based on the bases on that forum, and then they adapt their bases accordingly. So what you're getting is you're getting a lot of guys that they trust opinion based on all of the bases, which is very interesting to me. I'm very happy to use that. So let's take off the specs, get the face wet here, and we'll get to lathering up. So how are you, all of you? I'm doing well. I'm enjoying the process of moving. Well, as much as you can. I've been enjoying my shaves a lot recently, and I've noticed clear improvement with the straight razor shaving. And I hope you guys can see that too, because I can definitely feel it as I'm doing it. And definitely a part of me bringing you guys onto the journey is you guys giving me tips and helping me. So if you do see some ways I can improve, by all means tell me and I'll definitely take that on board. Very nice. Okay, let's wash the top of this out because I really don't like soap on top of my soap, if that makes sense. As OCD as that sounds. Okay, let's get to lathering. Very nice base to work with. Based on my experience with the Timeless Tuesday series, I can see it already. I can actually really see it already. I didn't have much water into the brush. There was a bit, but it's starting to come together nicely from the get-go. So it shows how good this base is for me. And remember, a big part of good soap is it being easy to work with. That's definitely a positive attribute for me. But being easy to work with and not being able to handle water is also a thing. So it can be very quick to lather, but if it's not adaptable based on the use case of that person, that soap isn't quite as good for me. Which is why I love the Talbot shaving bases so much, because they can take a heap of water, but they're also usable in such a way where you don't need to add much water, which has value in itself, in my opinion. There we go. Still going here. I've hardly splayed it, and we've pretty much almost built a lather already, which is very impressive. Let's keep kind of doing what we do. Slowly, incrementally adding water. Let's actually splay the brush, see what we can do. Because I've not been lathering very long, based on my standards, I don't think. So the amount of water needed to create a lather is very little, based on the lather I have now. It's still quite dry for my liking. So what we're going to do is we're going to tidy up a bit. We're going to use this beautiful flow through here. Get that back on the brush. We're then going to wet the brush. And we're just going to paint until we finish the lather. Because the volume is fine for me here. Just it needs a bit more moisture, and I can feel it as I'm painting the brush across. There's a slight resistance that you don't want. You want it to be almost gliding and slick, and that's generally what I lather towards. That gliding, slick face fill, it's not there yet either, so we're going to add some more water. Like I say consistently, we all tend to have a bit of a different preference when it comes to the way the lather looks. But I think we'd all agree, or most of us would agree, that slickness is definitely a good quality of soap. And for me, slickness is created with water. Some people feel they need less, some people feel they need more. That differs, but I think slickness and water being equated isn't something that's unknown. Kind of important. And I don't mean to seem like a knob, but I very much believe that. A knob is a dick, by the way, if you're not from England. There we go. So look at that lather now. On the top, it's starting to form some decent gloss. We're gonna build some more. I think I overloaded this just a bit, but that's okay. You know me, guys. I'm gonna stick it out until we manage to get good hydration on the lather, because I actually think we're getting somewhere. Having fun with the lather is important to me. Yeah, I'm starting to feel less of that resistance now, and that is wet. See, for me, this feels as good as any artisanal lather. Honestly, it does. And they make 2,500 tons of soap a year, so it goes to show how good this company actually is, in my opinion. They have their shit together. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. For anyone that's tried SV, what do you think? I based on my experience with it, it's very good. For me at the moment, this is the best mass-produced soap. Okay. Let's get that out of the mouth. Off the lips. Out of the nose, because we don't want it there. Waste not, want not. As they say. Okay, let's get that there. Okay, 12 minutes in, Jack. Time to shave. Right. COCO is level 2. It's been a while. Haven't used this for quite a bit, so I'm looking forward to giving it a good go. Inside that is a 13th use Wizamet blade. How I've missed the... This is a good match in this blade, honestly. I mean, in this razor. Feels remarkable. I think it was Michael Friedberg that got like 50 odd uses out of one of these. So I'm curious to see how far we can take it, because they seem very durable. This is a fantastic soap. I said this on Timeless Tuesday. If this was the only soap I had, I'd be fucking happy, because it's amazing. It's so good. It is very, very good, guys. Do I notice a big difference between this one and the 4.2? Not really. They're both fantastic. The face feel on my skin is that of very, very high quality soap. Just saying. The lather texture is just lovely. It's very rich. It's very rich. It's not too heavy. It's still quite light. Man. Jeez, this is so nice. It reminds me a little bit of Southern Witchcrafts. Based on like the lather density and how it goes on the face. And you guys know I like Southern Witchcraft. Yeah, I'm incredibly impressed. If you cannot tell already. Man, it's super slick. Stop lathering, Jack. Shaving. That's what you're doing. Okay, let's go cross grain here. Wow. Feels awesome. Razors always felt a tiny bit rough there. A big bit of advice. If you're using a razor for whatever reason that doesn't quite jive with the technique you consistently use, for that specific razor, you can slightly adapt your technique. What do I mean by that? So let's say if you're going straight down, if for you at the moment you're going straight down, hit it at an angle, at a slight angle, and you'll find it will improve the comfort. Just a bit of advice there. This razor has excellent blade clamping. Okay, let's have a feel around and see if you have any pickups. A little bit. Kind of usual spots really. Kind of across the right under the neck or right under the jaw. Oh, this soap. Such a fucking pleasure to use. Honestly, it is. Yep, what a shame. Man, oh man. Let's have a feel around. You know what, we're gonna go against on the face. Why not? YOLO. I'm enjoying the soap, enjoying the razor. The face I can generally go against, not my neck. Oh, my neck hates me. There we go. So my hair kind of grows that way. I will occasionally do it straight. Generally I shave every day, so going against isn't really a thing. I'm just enjoying the shave, guys. Okay, let's get the loose soap, or as I call the loose soap. Actually the non-loose soap that's in the brush, but loose soap. Let me get this on the face. Oh man. I'll see you guys for the post shave. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, post shave time. Wow, okay. The face feel is good. It's not tightening. And it's quite tacky at the moment. I'd be curious to see how it dries down. As you can see, like it's got this nice tacky face feel, which in my experience generally leads to good things, but guys, we have the splash. Like, we're gonna use the splash. Look at that. Luxury as fuck. Look at it. Look at it. It's made of metal. Let's get some of this on. Not too sure about the formula. There is alcohol in this, so I'm a baby, but it's a very unique consistency. Bit of burn, nothing too bad. Oh, man. Really nice face feel from that, actually. Holy fuck. Okay, what an experience. What a great shave that was. Really unique stopper as well. That was awesome. Soap I used today, or even set I used today, was Opuntia by Saponificio Varesino. If you want luxury, check it out. That is a very luxurious feeling soap, I have to say. It applies luxuriously, its density is luxurious, it just feels like a luxurious soap, and it is. I would highly, highly recommend you give it a go. Even if you give it a go once and you want to sell it, just try it. It's such an experience. The scent is just lingering around and my skin feels incredible. Yeah, I can't speak highly enough of that. It's just a remarkable experience. My razor of choice was my Charcoal Goods Level 2 with a 13th use Wizamet blade. I'm happy I have that back because it did an amazing job. And my brush was the Mozingo Brushworks ZT2 with this beautiful mother of pearl handle. Yeah, what a shave, guys. I get one of these now and again where the experience after the shave is just, the way I would describe it is euphoric. It just feels so good. Why wouldn't everyone want this? That's why I don't know. Oh man. My face feels incredible. My skin feels incredible. What more do I want? If you enjoyed the video and you're new around here, please consider subscribing. I'd very much appreciate it. I'm getting up to that 1,000 mark, and once I hit that 1,000 mark, I can bring you guys some live videos, which I'm really looking forward to. If you liked the video, give it a big thumb. If you disliked the video, give it a thumb down and tell me why. I'm sure we can chat about it. Apart from that, wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful day. My name is Jack, your host from the Virtual Grim Room, remember. Goodbye for now.